Today I'm going to go ahead and try and get the head of the motor off. I'm going to pull all the accessories, get the intake and exhaust manifold off. So I already started taking the belt off. Now I gotta pull the crank pulley off, and yeah, I'm using a chrome socket on an impact. Well, I had to oil the gun, but now it came right off. Alright, so after I oiled the impact, it was totally able to get it off. Now, using a steering wheel puller, I'm gonna pull the crank off, the crank pulley off. Alright, now that the crank pulley's off, I should be able to go and pull the timing cover off. It's only like 4 bolts, I think, on this. Try my hand at holding this. Now we're able to just pull that right off. Crank pulley was rubbing straight through this thing. Alright, so now I'm going to take off oil filter relocation and oil cooler, get them out of the way. Take these AN lines off, full oil cooler off. Hopefully not a bunch of oil comes out. Sound like a mess. Hey, none. Now I got one more line to go. Nah, oh, there's a little bit. Alright, now I got the oil cooler out of the way and start taking out the wiring harness. So here's the coil pack harness. We got a bunch of injectors and sensors I gotta take off before I can actually remove the intake manifold. I've gotten most of the plugs off. I finally got the harness out. That definitely took a lot longer than I was hoping, seeing as I am totally on the next day of this. So I'm gonna start pulling off this intake. Since all the wiring's out, there shouldn't be much stopping me from just pulling this off with some vacuum lines and a few bolts. So now this is all nice and loose. I'm gonna try and hold the camera. I'll pull this off, and there's something, aha. Okay. Something I forgot, of course. There we go. You can't really see much, but there is quite a bit of oil on the faces. Take this off because my cheap ass is gonna try and reuse it. Now this should be easy. There you go. Whoops. So I definitely forgot to take off the timing tensioner down here. Off. We got the oil line off. Elbow is off, and then turbolator pull out. And I totally forgot about the oil drain on the bottom. So I'll turn it off. Got it off. I just bought the camera with it. Go through and get these, holding the manifold to the head. Oh my gosh, that was so painful. Bolts are so far back in here on the bottom, it's just a pain. Holy cow. Let's get these, but she's off. Old HKS style wastegate on it. Day's work. Psych, this actually took me like 3 days to do. But now we've got intake off, we've got exhaust manifold off. It's actually funny how skinny these motors look when you take everything off of them. Definitely just gonna call it there for today. It took a lot longer to get all this stuff done, and I just wanted to make sure it was done right and I had time to like inspect things. The next video, I'm gonna be going through and pulling the valve covers off, getting the head studs out, pulling the head off, and inspecting the head. Start getting a part list together for what I'm gonna do to put the 2JZ bottom end in. After the next video of pulling the head off, I'm actually going to go over to Zach's and we're going to do a walk around of Zach's green car and a walk around of his hatch.